everyone. It's David from Twin Flame Tribes. Be aware. I used to say this to my kids all the time, trying to pound it into their heads. I'm not sure they ever truly got it, though. To be aware is not just paying attention to your bank account or what the car on the road next to you is doing. It goes much deeper than that. It's awareness of everything that is happening around you on all levels, all the time. Now, if you're not sure you can do such a thing, I would direct you to my previous video, Test to See If You're Psychic. I'll leave a link so that you can go and see the simple methods I've outlined on how psychics and or precognitive skills can be acquired and developed further. I'm not going to profess to being a master in awareness. I'll leave that to the gurus, ninjas, and Buddhist monks living in distant temples deep in the mountains. I have, however, developed a skill for it, and I can flip the switch whenever necessary. Now, let's get into how does one become aware. Well, when I was younger and practicing and trying to acquire these skills, what I would do is a very simple exercise. And the exercise, as in almost all of these type of exercises, starts with the self. It works best when you're lying down for bed. Just start feeling the things that are going on in your body. Listen to your heartbeat, listen to your breathing. And I know this sounds like a simple meditation, but you're going to go a little further than this. Listen to the blood coursing through your veins. Just start being aware of everything that's going on around you. Now, what I did further from this exercise is I would lie in bed and I would focus on the room around me. Me and my group used to do this thing all the time. We were meditating, or we would put up a barrier. And that involves imagining the room around you and everything that's going on. And how I did it was I would imagine the room. I would draw the room in my mind. I would start with the corners of the ceiling and the corners of the wall and the corners of the floor, and I would draw all the lines. And I would draw each and every one of the lines in. And then from there, I would start filling in the details. Where's the couch? Where's the coffee table? Where are things in position or in orientation to me? And so when I would lie down in bed at night, I would do the same thing in my bedroom. I would imagine everything from the point of view as I was. And you know, hopefully everyone here is aware of things that are in their room. And so as I would lie down, I would put up my barrier by doing the same thing. I would draw the room. I would start with the room. And then I would start filling in all of the details for the room, trying to get things positioned where they were. My dresser, my bed, my nightstand, the lamp on the nightstand, and then I would just begin to let the details fill in themselves. And this is an excellent way for you to practice being aware of the things around you. Sometimes you'll see things that are moving around, and that doesn't necessarily that it means it's bad, but as you practice this more and more and more, you can become aware of all of the things that are going on around you. Grow that muscle in your mind even more, pump it up even more, so that when you're doing things, walking through the mall or driving down the road, you can understand and know what people are going to do, what's going to be their reaction. And I can say for myself, when I'm driving, I use this skill all the time. And it's become such a common thing for me that I don't even really have to flip the switch. It's kind of like when I sit down in the driver's seat, it turns on. So that when I'm driving down the road, I can see and be aware of the people about 5 or 6 cars away, so that I'm able to move out of people's way, know when people are going to turn left and get into the right lane, things like that. Those are good examples of situations where you don't have to jam on the brakes. You don't have to do crisis things, right? Because you are becoming aware of what all the other drivers inside those cars are doing. So this is a simple examination of what this particular skill can do for you. And so again, it starts with the self. Become aware of yourself. Become aware of your surroundings. And then you can move on to become further aware of your surroundings. Everybody has the capability of doing this. It just takes time and it takes effort, right? And particularly in this day and age, it is one of those things that can help you out in crisis situations, or even not even crisis situations, just in your normal day-to-day life. Is your manager going to be mad with you? Are you feeling something? You've got to drop the ego and just let this information flow into you. This is going to be part of an ongoing series and part of one of the videos that I'll be recording next. So these kind of exercises are very, very easy to do. They take 5 minutes, you drift off to sleep. I would press you to practice on these skills so that you can learn not only precognitive abilities, but also your abilities of identifying things around you with no eyes. Because this here is being truly aware. These things can deceive us. This never does. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. I hope you click that like button and subscribe. And I hope you all have a beautiful and wonderful day. Bye.